Pittsburgh Steelers on the road at the Cincinnati Bengals. You would think if you looked at the records and you don't pay attention to the betting markets, you can be like, oh, Steelers are favored by what? I'm like, no, they are not. They are 2.5 to 3 point underdogs here on the road to Cincinnati. 47 all the way to 48 out there in the market as far as totals go. Cincinnati coming out of a bye as well in this one. And my problem here is this. Like, my problem with laying a field goal with Cincinnati is the handicap is that basically they have to go outscore the other team. There is no scenario that exists where this defense needs to get a key stop and they actually get the key stop. They've been atrocious all year long. We've not seen the adjustments that we saw last season that kind of helped out with this defense. And so, I love Cincinnati as 3-point dogs. I just don't know about Cincinnati as 3-point favorites.
This one, I got a good early number. I got Bengals -1. So.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah, you got a great number.
This was my win out of the early numbers. Yes. But at 3, I'm not excited about it. I just think it seems pretty fair. I think the Bengals are probably a better team than the Steelers.
I do too.
But 3 reflects that, right? So I don't know. I don't know that I would be excited to play it at 3. The total seems a tad high to me, perhaps, but would I want to be in a spot where I need the Bengals to get stops? Probably not. We have seen the Steelers over the past years have trouble with some of the higher volume passing offenses where, their defenses do often perform better against some of the less explosive teams, the teams that like to run the ball. Joe Burrow does take some sacks at times. That concerns me in this matchup a bit, but overall, I do think the Bengals should be able to move the ball. I mean, really cold game here, so could see a little bit of depressed offense. I just think, the Bengals are probably better. They are off the bye. They are at home, but given how weak home field has been this year, it's hard for me to get them past 3. I would still lean Bengals at 3, but don't think I would play them.
Yeah, it's kind of a lean there for me too, but nothing I could put in the account at the 3 right now. I think the one thing that I would look at, and I'm trying to see if it is posted yet, and it does not look like it is. Oh, there it is. So, wow, never mind. The books got the hint. I was going to say George Pickens, longest reception because he's just getting 5 Hail Marys a game, whatever. They put it all the way out at 29.5 now. So he's got to get a 30-yard catch in the game. I was like, if this is 21, 22, it's going to be over. He's got to get a 30-yard catch. Okay, well, the books have adjusted to what Russell Wilson wants to do, so never mind. I'll take that out of discussion here. Jesus, on principle, you almost have to play the under. Dude's got to get a 30-yard catch.
That's not that easy to do. I was sitting here thinking, I think normal lines are in the high teens and
29.5. I'm going to go the other side now. I actually think that's an under. I think you just on principle have to play the under. A 30-yard catch is that's just a low percentage throw most of the time. It's just because Pickens isn't necessarily the catch it at 10 yards and take it 20 yards guy. They're throwing it to him 30 yards down the field. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting that the books have certainly caught up on Russell Wilson and what he wants to do there in that one.